I got a comment recently saying that you would love to see my makeup chores, like a makeup chores video. And one of the things that I have been avoiding is obviously depotting, so I can do that. I hate washing my brushes, but I will also do that in this video. I'm not all doing it today because I simply don't have the time, but I'm going to do it across the course of this week, or hopefully, or maybe even next week. Who knows how long it's going to take. But this is going to be like a makeup chores, sort of mini little diary. One of the things that I do though is obviously when I do my makeup, I write down what I used, depending on if I used an item from one of my many project pans. So for instance, like this is the page that I use for my project pan. And so I did my makeup this morning. I filmed a bunch of videos. One of the things that I want to do straight away is just write down what I've used so that I don't forget, because otherwise I will forget. My brain does not hold on to useless information anymore. I used to be able to do it, but now it just simply, I don't need to. So, all right. In here, we've got all of the products from my project pan. So what I want to write down is, did I use my Kiko blush? No, I did not. Did I use my Glowish blush powder, sorry, from Huda Beauty? Yes, I did. Did I use my ColourPop bronzer? Yes, I did. Did I use the Purito foundation? Yes. Nabla? No. Candid? Yes. Lipstick? No. BH Cosmetics highlighter? Yes, I did. As you can see, it is quite a shiny mess. Okay. Otherwise, I don't think anything else on my face was from a project because I just did the palette takeover. So yeah, nothing else. I also just did actually pan those eyeshadows. I just filmed on pan those eyeshadows. So what I want to do, I rolled in a bunch of new shades. So again, in this little booklet that I have, which I need to get more because I'm like right at the end, this is my pan those eyeshadows page. So I need to write down now all the shades that are left over. So I rolled out Adilla because that one I didn't care about, but I rolled in a shade from the Muse palette, and the shade that I rolled in is called Sweet Pea. So I'm going to write Sweet Pea. Otherwise, I tell you what, I will forget which one I pick unless once I edit the video. I rolled in a shade from my Galactic Visitor, this one is called Beam. So let me write that down so that when I use them across the course of the month, I can just go straight into the page. I don't have to like write anything down. I can just do a little tally. And then from my Serenity, I rolled in a shade called Oasis. And then I still had 2 shades left over from last month from my ABH Nouveau, and this one's called Liberty. And then I have a shade from my Earthy from Beauty Bay, and this one is called Lime. So now those are all ready to go. Another thing that I do is I open up my spreadsheet, which if you know, I totally lost, but I created another one. This one is a Google Doc, so I shouldn't lose it, right? I mean, there's no way I can possibly lose this one. Unless I just lose access to it. So this one is online, the other one wasn't online, and I just like lost it completely. So what I do, once I film a project video, obviously I want to tally up what I did for that project and put it in to my eyeshadow spreadsheet so I can keep track of how many times I go into certain shades. I used to go straight into this when I would do like a shop my stash and I used a palette that is not in a project. I haven't done that so far since I've created this new spreadsheet because I still don't have all of the eyeshadow palettes in my spreadsheet. So let me just show you what this looks like. So this is the spreadsheet. As you can see, there's some that are filled in. I was able to find an old version of my spreadsheet from 2023, so that's as much as I have been able to salvage. You can see usage up to 2024, and then 2025 is what I've been able to find in my notebook. And then 2020, you can see 2026 is very sparse. But I haven't like added everything into this one yet. But I have quite a lot. Like you can look at all of this. Like these are like all the ones that I've had to re-add, my gloss gods. Because I didn't have these in 2023. These are all like my ColourPops, which I thankfully did have, But then you can see like Beauty Bay, Belly Beauty Bar. So there's a lot that I was able to salvage, and then there's a lot that I haven't been able to salvage, and I've had to start over. So anyway, I'm slowly trying to get back to this. So because I've just done my pan nose eyeshadows, I want to write down my uses for the last month, just so I can try to keep on track of this to eventually, hopefully at some point, get to a point where I'm back to how I was, where it was pretty accurate, right? I mean, it's not going to be accurate now until like 2026 again, is not even going to be that accurate because I haven't been going in every single time I've been using an eyeshadow that's not in a project, because I just kind of want to get to a point where I'm able to do that, which I'm not able to do that. So it's a work in progress, and it is what it is. A lot of this information is not going to be valid, but you know, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to get to a point where it's going to be more accurate, and yeah, we'll see. So I just hit pan. So as you can see, I just hit pan in this Aurora shade from Dancing in the Sky. So I put my uses, and then my quantity till pan is like how many times it took to hit pan. Obviously, I don't have any prior information, which is such a shame. So this I know is not accurate, but I'm at least tracking like, did I hit pan this year? Yes. And then obviously I have my overall pans and everything. And yeah, that is what I like to do when I film a project. I don't do it with my project pans because I don't have anything other than eyeshadow in here. I have thought about, because I know that some people do track like literally all of the makeup that they used, and I would love to get to a place to do that too, but I'm just not there yet. I think I would have definitely done it this year had I not lost my spreadsheet, because I was thinking of doing it, but I lost my spreadsheet. So you know what, I'm not trying to beat myself up a little bit about that, because I know there's a lot missing in here, because right now there's only like 900 shades. And I know I have like over 1,200 shades in my collection, because I remember like saying that roughly just a few months ago. So there's still tons of palettes that I haven't added into the spreadsheet. So we'll see. I'm just going as I see fit. And then obviously, like you saw that some of them were color coded, and right now a lot of them are not color coded, because that also takes a really long time. I actually go into the palette and I see kind of what the shade is, and I try to match it with whatever color I can find on the spreadsheet. It was a labor of love, this spreadsheet, and I have to tell you, I definitely mourned it. I mourned it for several days after. It was very, very upsetting to me, but it is what it is, right? So we have to move on. Alright, it's been probably a couple weeks. I think the day has come where we finally clean my brushes, because they are awful. There are so many that are so filthy, so dirty, and I think we need to clean all of these. So let's go do it. like to repress my Glowish from Huda Beauty. It has been sitting broken in this compact for about a week and a half now, and I have not gone into it. It is part of my project pan, and I feel like as a last step to this video, because I don't quite know if this video has gone the way I wanted it to go. I've honestly started filming this video about a month ago, and you know, I just got sidetracked. So I feel like I have all this footage, I need to push it out. This is just what happens, right? I don't do things one after the other. It takes several weeks for me to get to things because I just don't want to do it. But anyway, I've been putting this off for too long. I wanted to repress it before it broke, but it's broken now. So let's repress this and see how we get on. There's also, I want to also take the cap off of this. So this is also in my project pan. It's my Candid Revlon concealer, and I'm going to take the stopper out today because I used it and I was like, you know what? There's not that much product coming out. So I want to take the stopper out. So I'm going to do two things as a final, you know, this is what I do with my makeup behind the scenes. And then call it a day, I think, on this video. But yeah, if you like repressing stuff, then you'll like this part. All right, so I have my trusty little doodah here that I've had for a few years. Let's open this up. Lovely, look at this. Ooh, so I have a bit around here, and then I have all of this that I'm gonna be breaking up. So let's just do a little tiny montage of this. So we're just gonna add a little bit of alcohol. That might have been too much. And then I'm just gonna smush this all together. Gonna take a little tissue and I'm just going to push this down. You can see the excess alcohol coming off. I don't need to do this exactly because obviously I want to finish this product. It's just so I can use it over the coming weeks. All right, I'm gonna leave that to dry, but that is as much as I want to do honestly with that. Okay, let's move on to this. So I think that what I want to do is, I don't want to lose that product. I'm going to just try to open this up with some scissors. I think it's going to be super easy, but let's just see how we get on. Some stoppers are easy and some not so much. Okay, looks like I have it. Yay, there we go. That is the stopper. If you have never done that, it is not that hard. I mean, sometimes it's super hard, but that was pretty easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna carry on using this, and already I see quite a lot of product in here, but I think this will help me finish this item. All right, so I think we'll end the video there. Like I said, I don't know how this video has gone. I mean, I have washed my brushes. I have showed you what I do when I add in or I edit my eyeshadow spreadsheet. I have depotted. No, I haven't depotted anything. I have repressed my powder, taken my stopper out, and then I don't remember what else I did in this video, but I mean, that is kind of like behind the scenes of just doing my makeup and figuring things out and sorting things out. It's an endless thing, especially with the brushes. I don't know how people do it. I struggle to do it. What I will want to do at some point is a separate video because I really need to reorganize this room. I need to go through all of my makeup products because they're non-makeup, but they're like makeup items, if that makes sense, like all my sponges and all that, because I have so many. And I just want to reorganize everything, but I've just obviously just not done that. So that will be its own separate video. I want to reorganize my eyeshadow palettes and just, I don't know, do some other things too. But that is a commitment that I am not willing to make right yet, but hopefully soon, one day, I will make it. But otherwise, maybe this video was relaxing to you. Who knows? Thank you so much for being here if you made it this far. I will see you in my next one. Bye!